Are you a coach or a parent of a softball athlete and you're just not quite sure if you should turn them to the left side? Watch the rest of this video to see if your softball athlete is a good candidate to be converted to the left side. Make sure you stay tuned all the way to the end so that you can learn how you can receive my 3-part mini video series on the basics of slap hitting. I'm Natasha Watley, 2-time Olympian, and I help softball athletes become game changers. This Tasha Tips is brought to you by DeMarini. This new DeMarini CFXD is so unique for its adjustable knob, and I think it's so awesome that in the middle of the game you can change the size of your bat, and not only that, it supplies the power that you need at the plate to get things done. For the best softball, slap hitting drills, motivation, make sure you hit the bell at the top of my page and subscribe. I drop videos every single Tuesday. So you're a softball coach or a parent and you're just not sure if you should convert your athlete into a slap hitter. By the end of this video, you are going to know if you've got some slapper potential on your hands. When my dad came across slap hitting, these were some of the very same factors that led him to turn me over to the left side and convert me into a slap hitter. One of the first things to look for in your athletes is, of course, speed. Slapping, speed, they go hand in hand. So one of the things that you want to look for is to see if your athletes are getting down the first baseline under a 2.9, a 2.8. My best times when I was an athlete probably was a 2.6.7 down the first baseline. So if you've got an athlete that's getting down the line pretty quick, that's a good indication that you probably want to turn them to the left side. Comment below with how fast your athletes are getting down the line. The second thing you should be looking for is if you have an athletic athlete. I know that seems super vague, but someone who's agile, they're coordinated, they pick up things very quickly. I think that would be someone who would be a good candidate. Someone who would not be a good candidate would be someone who's not mobile, they're not agile laterally, they don't have good foot speed, and they don't pick up things quickly. That would be someone who I would not change to the left side. So you definitely want to think about someone who is this is going to add another dimension to their game. This is going to elevate them, not only themselves, but elevate them in your lineup. So someone who's athletic. The third thing to look for is an athlete with good hand-eye coordination. And the way to seek this out and test this out is if I've got an athlete who's currently hitting from the right side, they can even be hitting from the left side, and they consistently put the ball in play. That's a great indication that they are able to track the ball. They've got good hand-eye coordination, because if I'm a slapper and I'm not putting the ball in play, I'm not doing slapping any justice. So I want to be able to put pressure on the defense, put the ball in play continuously. So even another way to test is if you've got athletes who continuously fumble the ball, if they're even just playing catch, someone who's not tracking it. So that's another good indication that they don't have that hand-eye coordination. One thing that I want to stress is make sure that you are being strategic in the athletes that you're choosing. The one thing that you should not do is not turn an athlete to the left side because they're not performing from the right side or they're not performing as a hitter, and just as a default, you're turning them into a slapper. Be super strategic. The best way that slapping is going to benefit your team is if you're choosing athletes that it's going to enhance or add another dimension to them. So be super strategic in the athletes that you choose. Now you know exactly what to look for if you are thinking of turning an athlete and converting them into a slap hitter. Now that you've identified an athlete, now I'm thinking that you're probably going to have to teach them the slapping basics. I got you covered, don't you even worry. Make sure you go and you download the 3-part mini video series now. Also, if you want to join a community of softball parents, coaches, and players, make sure you go check out my free Facebook community all about slapping. We're always in there talking about tips, drills, motivation, anything to get our slappers to that next level. So make sure you go check it out now. If you like this video, please let me know by liking this video, sharing it with somebody else, also commenting on what you thought of this video, and please don't forget to subscribe so that you can always get my videos when they come out every week. See you next time.